Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood saxman Alex here. If you're new here, check out all my series, my review series, my performance series, and my chat with me series. Throughout my entire music career as a saxophonist, I have struggled with the problem of practicing. The questions arise in my head. How do I practice? What do I practice? Is what I'm practicing good? How much time should I practice? But alas, my teachers were wonderful with me and put me in the right direction on how to practice efficiently, have fun while practicing, and improve.
Over the years, many of my teachers focused on
certain saxophone pedagogy techniques, exercise etudes, blah blah blah.
But I've come to realize that there are 7 fundamental factors of the saxophone that we need to work on in order to improve. Now, before I talk about those 7 fundamental factors, we have to first realize how to start practicing, which is the warm-up. The warm-up is an essential part of practicing that people overlook as a saxophonist all the time. I remember when I was in middle school, we would laugh at people who would warm up, especially the trumpet players. But little did we know that they needed that so that they wouldn't bust the lip. Now, I'm not saying a warm-up has to be an hour long. Now, that's just excessive. That's not a warm-up anymore. You're just playing. It should be no more than 10, 20 minutes long. A lot of my teachers said that if you're playing more than that as a warm-up, then you're doing too long of a warm-up. You're just practicing at this point without warming up. And there's no good in that. Now you might be saying,
Alex, we're saxophone players. It takes me 2 seconds to find that buttery note that I'm used to playing in here.
I know it doesn't take as long for us to get that desired sound and feeling that you get when you start playing the sax, but it's still important. We have muscles that are very important to warm up before we start practicing giant steps at 360 BPM. We can't just start playing that and expect it to be great. We have to warm up and gradually get to this exercise level. Just as you run a mile to increase your heart rate to get yourself ready for the rest of the workout, we have to get our muscles ready and warm and loose so that we can get ready for the rest of the practice session. So I'm going to show you how to properly warm up your mouth with these 2 methods. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll see you in a bit. The first thing that I always do is I get the horn out, obviously, get it set up, and I play a blues. Just the chorus of a blues, whatever it may be. So I'll try it right So as you can see, it's just something fun to get your brain a little bit more adjusted to the sax if you're doing something complicated before then. And it gets yourself kind of set for the practice session. Now after I do that, I start with long tones. But in this exercise, I try to focus on stamina, which is the stability and the consistency to stay on a note without quivering so much. And also to obviously have it in tune throughout all the range of the horn, starting from low B flat all the way to high F. I don't try to do too much on altissimo just because it's very annoying in this New York apartment, and I don't want to get a notice on the door saying that I am the most annoying musician in the city. So I try to avoid going above F. This next exercise actually comes from a trumpet player. His name was Carmine Caruso. Now I know trumpet players have a different set of muscles that they activate in order to play the trumpet properly. Those set of muscles can also help a saxophonist to maintain stability when they're playing long notes. So in essence, it doesn't transfer everything. We don't buzz when we play the sax, and if we did, that's very wrong and it might hurt. Don't try it. So what is the exercise? It's very easy. Form your embouchure, start from your middle D, and go up chromatically until you get to your A. When you get up to the A, or at any point that you feel that you need to take a breath, do it from your nose and don't take away the embouchure. Keep it consistent. Now you should be able to do this maybe once or twice. If you're really, really good stamina-wise, probably 3 times, but don't push it. You are going to feel like your mouth is literally melting. What I forgot to mention was when you're going to play from D going to A chromatically, that you slow down the note and try to find that ideal sound of each note before you move on to the next one. This will also ensure that you're playing slow and really, really digging deep into the stability of your embouchure and testing how much you can actually take per note. And you also get the tone exercise out of it too, which is a very ideal exercise. So I'll meet you back at my desk. I hope you enjoyed these 2 methods. I'll be making a whole series about how to properly practice the saxophone and be efficient and have fun along the way. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook for more standards, beats, and ballads. And as always, stay saxy and happy holidays. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Anyways. What I forgot to mention was whenever I forgot to mention for those of you who are Hispanic who will understand.